CD2, Track 29. 1.
During my childhood, my parents moved quite a lot, so I was always changing schools and starting new schools. In fact, in about 6 years, I think we changed school 3 times, so it was quite often. And that was quite difficult, because just when you've met new friends and you've got used to the teachers and the lessons, then you're told you've got to do it all again. It's true that I got quite lonely, and I found it quite difficult to relate to other children, especially because they all knew the area, they already had their small groups of friends, and I was slightly out of it. But this also made me very outgoing, because if I wasn't going to be outgoing and energetic and entertaining, I was never going to have those friends. So it was difficult. Sometimes I did feel quite lonely, and I did feel as if it was a hard work each time, but I'm lucky that I now have a lot of friends because of it.
2.
I think one of my worst memories of childhood is probably a sport-related memory, because I'm not really a sporty kind of girl. I grew up in central Manchester, and my school was kind of in the middle of an industrial estate and lots of shops and things like that. And they used to make us go cross-country running every week. So we'd be out there in the rain, in the wind, in the snow, in the middle of Manchester with the traffic roaring by, running around in our little shorts and t-shirts, looking like complete idiots. I absolutely hated it. I used to dread Mondays because I knew PE lessons were coming up, and it was just going to be absolute torture. I'm still the same now. I still hate sports, and running is just one of the sports that I hate the most, I think. It's just something that I find so uncomfortable and so unpleasurable. So yeah, that's probably my worst memory of childhood.
3.
When I was a child, when I was a very little girl, we used to go to Mallorca nearly every year. It was a real family holiday. My grandparents came as well. The last time I went, I must have been about 7, I suppose. I don't remember the first few times, in fact. I don't remember catching the plane. The thing I remember most vividly is arriving in Mallorca and the wall of heat that used to hit us every time we got off the plane. And the smell of the air that was so different from England. It was a fantastic smell. And I remember the things that children remember about holidays rather than anything too cultural. I remember the pool, I remember how blue the pool was, and we used to swim every day. And the breakfasts that went on forever, just the way the routine was completely different from what we did at home. And the way we met people from all over the world. I remember we made friends with a Norwegian family one year, kept in touch with them, which was lovely. So it's just really the colours and smells that take me back there. I haven't been there since because I don't really want to spoil it. I think the magic of it might go if I saw it now as an adult.
4.
During the summer holidays, I lived on the back of a wood. My parents' garden backed onto this small wood, and I used to climb over the garden fence. And my friends and I used to play in the wood literally all day. We used to climb trees, run in and out bushes, and just have a general laugh. And it was just great. It was a sense of freedom that you should really have when you're a child. And it was just essentially a very, very good and happy time.